Welcome into Magic Kingdom on a Monday morning, which is a party night. In order to let you guys know that the best time to come to Magic Kingdom this holiday season is when there's a party that night. I understand it closes at 6, you want a full day, but when there's only 3 or 4 days at Magic Kingdom that don't have parties, everyone plans to come those days. So if you come on a party day, best day would be Sunday. Sunday's my favorite day of the week anyway. I don't know if you can see Main Street behind me, but it is moving pretty good. Let's get in, take a look at some of the wait times, and just check out Magic and why you should come here on a party day. The Magic Kingdom's only open till 6 today, but the party guests can start coming in at 4. So at 4 p.m., it's going to get a lot more crowded in here because a lot of the party guests will come in and start riding rides, getting dinner, and that is because none of their party events start until 7. They just get early entry at 4. Disney Main Street Philharmonic putting on a show over here on Main Street. As we start looking at the times in Tomorrowland, like for Space Mountain and Tron, got to keep in mind that Buzz Lightyear is down for refurbishment. So all the people that would normally be in line for Buzz Lightyear over there don't have that to do. You know, when you're looking at ride times like that, you have to think where people can't go also. But let's look at the times on Space Mountain because I'm thinking it's under 30 minutes at this point. Now, I don't know if you guys can see the sign yet as we get closer, but it says 25-minute wait. Let's see what it takes. It is 11:05 as we enter the line and go right under the sign. It's been 20 minutes right now, and we're about to make the turn to go into that last hallway that's back behind that glass there. So it's probably about 5 to 10 minutes there, so it could be somewhere between 25 and 30 minutes. I did notice once we got in line, I checked the app and they actually did mark it up to 30 minutes. So it looks like they might be spot on somewhere between 25 and 30 minutes. But once we turn that corner, it kind of starts going a little faster. So I'm going to put up my camera now and I will let you guys know at the end of the ride what it actually took. It ended up being 27 minutes. So 2 minutes longer than the 25 when we walked under the sign, but 3 minutes shorter than what they just changed it to at 30 minutes when we were already in line. 27 minutes for Space Mountain. That's not bad. Onward to Tron Light Cycle Run. Now this currently has an overlay going on for Tron Ares. And by overlay, I mean that they turned the color on the wheels red and some of the colors inside are red. So not any kind of 3D effects. There it is. I also forgot to mention in the overlay is the 9 Inch Nails music, who did the soundtrack for Ares. When we checked the app earlier, it was under 60 minutes for Tron. Now it has actually turned to 60 minutes. So still though, I've seen Tron at 90 minutes plus, especially on non-party days. So 60 minutes, and if we do it like we did last time, say take 5 minutes off, 3 minutes off, you're under an hour for Tron. As much as I love you guys, and I love making videos for you guys, I am not riding Tron. So we will have to take their word for it on that wait time, because it makes me so motion sick. And I got to continue making this video, and if we ride Tron right now, it's going to be the end of the video. So let's move on. As we move into Storybook Circus, the Barnstormer with the Great Goofini is only at 15 minutes. I have seen its line outside the queue here recently on weekends and non-party days. I should say Saturday and non-party days. I'm not sure what Dumbo's doing. None of them are spinning right now. I'm not sure if it's down, but we'll go over, check it out, and keep moving around into Fantasyland. Dumbo seems to not be moving at the moment. We're going to skip where the Little Mermaid is because that's always a shorter line, even though I think it was last Saturday or Friday night, I saw it out of its queue at an hour. So when these parties are going on, it's not so much are you looking, for the least lines you've ever seen at Magic? It's a lesser line than what it would be on a non-party day. And I know a lot of people, they're like, oh, but I don't have park hoppers, it's 6 o'clock, I'll be out of the park and it'll be done. Even if you don't have park hoppers, I would think you could get more done in half a day here than a full day. Now, we'll give you this. If your main goal is to see the Starlight Parade, that does not happen tonight on a party night because the place closes at 6. But if you have park hoppers, you can always come back and catch it on a different night. Just come here, go to a different park during the day, and then come here at night just to catch that. And then also, let me tell you, so tonight, Epcot and Hollywood Studios will be packed because Animal Kingdom closes at 6, Magic Kingdom closes at 6, and people with park hoppers or people that didn't have park hoppers and chose to do the 2 longer parks today, everyone will be there and you will not be able to move. Not that it ever has that long of a line. The standby entrance for the teacups is only 5 minutes. It'll be interesting to see what Mine Train is. And this morning in the app, I've seen it as low as 55 minutes, which for anybody that's planning a trip and has been paying attention to any lines with Mine Train, it can be very long. Wow, look at that. Under an hour for Mine Train, 55 minutes. That is an amazing time for Mine Train. I mean, most people to get a better time than that have to rush in at park open, like right at rope drop to get it. Next one that usually has a big line is Peter Pan's Flight. So we'll head over there, see what its wait time is. And even if it has a long wait time, the queue is so cute for that, going through the Darlings Nursery. The majority of it is inside, so, it's out of the sun, it's in air conditioning. 45 minutes for Peter Pan's Flight. So I would think that this line is not even out of the indoor queue. Yeah, look at this. There's only a couple people outside for this. The rest of the queue is all inside. Normally you would see this line kind of going down here and back towards the Peter Pan meet and greet. I don't believe you're going to be able to see the time on that, but it's 35 minutes right now. And although the queue looks very long, it is not. They lost a lot of their outdoor queue space when they put the wall up for Rivers of America. It is not as long as it looks. I know a lot of you might be thinking, why do I care what the line for Tiana's Bayou Adventure is if I'm coming in November or December? And that is because Florida can still be Florida in November and December, especially if you're coming from a cooler climate. For us locals, it feels cool. I think it's 83 right now, but there's a little crisp breeze to me. And I almost wore blue jeans today. And that's how you can tell us locals versus the tourist. So, you can hit 85, 86. I mean, last year we went to the water park on New Year's Day. So yes, a water ride might feel good to you if you come in November and December. Here we are. You can see it's 12:03 and the standby entrance for Tiana is only 30 minutes. And like I said, it's hitting up mid 80s now. So it's not like it's a cool day and people don't want to be here, especially people coming in from colder climates, which you may be or may not. 83 and that Florida sun beating on you is probably going to feel pretty warm. Big Thunder is still down. First of the year, it should be opening back up with a brand new track, all its new features. So if you are coming for the holiday season, this will not be open. I think they're looking at January. Pirates is currently closed, so we can't judge its time. But with Pirates being closed, that means that Jungle Cruise gets a little bit more people. 45 minutes. That honestly is not bad. But 45 minutes for Jungle Cruise with Pirates being down is great. And if you were to look at a time on a Saturday or a non-party day, you would see that it is way longer than that. So not too bad. That almost brings us completely back around to Main Street. As we leave Magic Kingdom, we're walking right down the middle of Main Street. It is empty. There's nobody bumping into me or my cane. There are no lines for PhotoPass people. It is just pleasant, to say the least. Well, this is goodbye from a very chill Magic Kingdom. As you can see over my shoulder there, not a lot of people heading in and out. So party day is definitely your best day to come in and get as many rides as you can done at Magic Kingdom. Just remember, downfall is no Starlight Parade, no fireworks. If you have park hoppers, I suggest you just come back some evening to take care of that. Take care of it, enjoy that. And then if you don't have park hoppers and you have 2 days, make sure one of them is a party day. You can use the evening to go over to Disney Springs, check out another resort. There's tons of stuff to do in Disney World outside of the theme parks. So I hope you enjoyed this short little tour. If you like what we're doing, please consider liking and subscribing. Thank you for watching. We'll catch you next time.